Okay, class, let's go and get started here. We have our announcements page. This is the beginning where you start every time you come in and log into the course. I'll include updated information normally about twice a week. Once you've checked the announcements, you can go over here. Syllabus and / schedule you should have already looked at. If you haven't already, we're just going to click in here real quick. This is your syllabus, which basically outlines all the policies, and the course schedule, which tells you when things are happening. Two things real quick I want to highlight is the late work policy. If you don't turn things in by the end of the course unit, things will only be available for 90% credit, which means if you want an A, you have to get it in before the course unit deadline. Of course, any exceptions are exams and communication between you and me. If there's an issue and you email me and say, hey, this is going on, I say, that's okay, I'll give you an extension. All right, so if something comes up, always email me, contact me. That's the best thing to do. Grading policy. Here I want to talk about discussion boards real quick. Your discussion board consists of two things. It includes your initial post and 2 responses to other student posts. Now, you can't respond if nobody else is, using the discussion board. So discussion boards actually close at the unit deadline. If you do not get your discussion board and responses in by that time, you're required to do an alternative discussion board activity. It's listed right here. It says for late discussion board assignments, students are required to email the instructor a 1-page essay on the discussion topic that includes some academic research cited in the essay to support the student views. All right, this does not mean Wikipedia, guys. You need to find an actual reliable resource to cite into your essay. The essay is to be double-spaced, 1-inch margin, 2-point New Roman font. All right, so if you have any questions on that, if that happens to you, you can email me for further clarification. Hopefully, though, you'll be able to get your assignments in on time and won't have to do the alternative activity. If you go all the way down here to the bottom, you see this is your course schedule. This is Unit 1. That's what we're in right now. You'll notice it goes from January 11th to January 24th. And the 24th is the last day you'd be able to get anything in for full credit. After that, it's only 9%, and it's considered officially late. These are the other units, 2, 3, and 4. The last week of class will be your final exam week. All right, let's come back up here. And this is the course units. This is where you actually go in, and I'll show you this actually in depth a little bit later, but you come in here to go ahead and start your assignments and information. I wanted to show you something real quick here on, it's called Idaho Live, and I posted this in my announcement. But Idaho Live, you click in here. If you ever need help, okay, there's something called the Academic Help Center, and teachers are live during these times. So come here, look at the schedule, look what day it is. Today I'm doing this video on Sunday. You can see this morning from 9 to 10 a.m. I was in the Academic Help Center. I'll also be here from 5 to 6 p.m. You can click into the link and I'll be there, and you can ask me questions, and I can video with you, I can talk with you and help you walk through stuff. This is really great. If you're ever during the week and you're stuck and you want to come in here and check the calendar, you can see this is when all the teachers are. So let's say Tuesday at noon, you're stuck on something, you can jump in here and talk to this teacher and they'll be able to help you. All these teachers teach the same class, so they'll know how to help you with whatever assignment you're working on. Sometimes, if you need individual help tutoring or just like none of these times work for you, you can email me and we can set up a time to meet in my classroom. And down here, this is my individual classroom link. And it's basically the same thing, but just with me, and I can help you through any questions you have. So those are 2 help links to kind of get you started. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and end with real quick check grades. This is where you come to look at how good you're doing, whether you've submitted an assignment, what kind of feedback, any feedback will be, you can find it in here for all of your grades. So let's say you had done this first assignment, number 1, upload an assignment. You'll be able to see what percentage you got, what number, 10 out of 10 or 9 out of 10, whatever. And I'll also include, if I left you a note, you can look at the note and review. You can also look at the rubric to see how you did off the rubric. So this is really good to come through. You should periodically, probably once a week, check your grades. Make sure that things have been submitted. Sometimes students think they submit things but don't, so you can always check it here. If it's been submitted, it'll have a little exclamation mark. And you can also kind of make sure that all of your things have been graded. So anyways, I'm going to end here and then I'll talk about completing the first assignment in the next video. All right, guys. Bye.